As you walk up to House Beneviento, you are met with a gravestone, surrounded by yellow flowers. And these yellow flowers are more ominous than they seem. A broken gravestone that says 1987 to 1996, most of it cut off, continuing with A. Beneventio. Freed from the binds of flesh, she now walks the valley of death. You find the completed gravestone later and are able to combine them to make Claudia Beneventio, who had passed away in 1996. What do these flowers mean? Well, they have a lot to do with what the title of this video says they do. My name is Tolerant Madman, and today we'll be exploring how Donna Beneviento is in no way supernatural, and how there is an explanation for everything. The origins of these flowers are no mystery to us. With the Gardner's Diary entries, we learn quite a bit about them. Gardner's Diary, November 10th. Mistress Donna is now Mother Miranda's adopted daughter. In all my years, I've never been this overjoyed. Ever since childhood, she has always feared others due to the scar across her face. After her parents' death, she locked herself away and would only talk to Angie, the doll her father made her. I am forever thankful to Mother Miranda's infinite compassion. November 27th. Mistress Donna seems happy. It might be my imagination, but I feel like her doll Angie is even more lively than before. This is an omen. She came to me in the garden today and used Angie to talk with me. We had a mighty fine conversation, something about receiving a gift of power from Mother. Gardner's Diary, November 29th, 2 days later. Mistress Donna gave me yellow flowers and told me to plant them in the garden. I planted them in front of Miss Claudia's grave. I don't know if it was the scent of the flowers, but I felt lightheaded. Then, like a dream, I saw my departed wife. I mentioned this to Donna, and she seemed thrilled by it. She told me to go to the house tomorrow and see her. She said I could see my family once more. I'm not sure what she meant by that, but she's so kind. That is the last entry in the Gardner's Diary. After a short elevator ride up, you reach House Beneviento, the gorgeous view overlooking the mountains with a beautiful waterfall behind it. And as you approach the house itself, you find more of the same yellow flowers we had before at Claudia's grave, here strewn all about the front yard. And as you enter the home, you are met with a spool of yarn thrown to the ground, and parts of dolls all over the place. As you enter the next room, you see the very first doll just standing there, watching. The further you go into the house, the more ominous it seems, the more decrepit it has become, unkempt. And then you enter into the basement. Then once you reach the doll maker's room in the basement, and you take the flask from Angie, we all know what happens next. But in Miranda's laboratory, you find your answers to everything about Donna. In Donna's medical report. Subject name, Donna Beneviento. Adu affinity, favorable. Brain functions, normal, although severe mental illness. Physically, she is no different from a regular human. However, she can secrete a signal-producing substance which controls plants infused by the mutamycete. When humans absorb the pollen from a particular flower, she can cause them to have hallucinations. However, she is mentally underdeveloped and has divided her caudou among her dolls in order to control them from a distance, an unfit vessel for Ava. What this means, and what it tells us here, is that she is not controlling Angie through magic. She's not controlling any of these dolls through magic. And it is actually why she can control them that makes her so weak. She has split up her caudou, the one that makes Heisenberg, Lady Dimitrescu, and Moreau, far more powerful than any average infected. She has split that among all of her dolls, allowing her to control them from a distance, but making her no more powerful than a regular human. Meaning when we killed Angie, it killed her. The hallucinations that we see, the demon baby in the basement, are all just hallucinations. Nothing about it happened. We still had our guns, we just were hallucinating. And whenever the dolls move around, she's controlling them through her kadu, which severely weakened her and made her easier to kill. I hope that you've enjoyed this look into Donna Beneviento, and if you would like any more of this content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and suggest what you'd like to see. Have a good day.